Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I'm going to take my ring off for a minute and get some skincare on my face. I'm actually mixing the two Physician Formula boosters that I have. I have the orange, which is the vitamin C, and I have the purple, which is supposed to be, I believe, a rejuvenating, firming, time restoring. Whoa! So I just want to press those into my skin. I think I have too much headspace, don't I? Is that better? I think that's better. I feel more centered. So how are you today? I hope that you're doing good. I hope everything is going well. I'm having a good morning. We moved some deer this morning, and that's always bittersweet. Christine left us. She left, and her buck fawn from this past spring left. And then we had another little buck fawn that left. But they're going to a really nice farm. They have lots of grass and much bigger farm than we are. I'm going to try something a little bit different when I get ready this morning. I'm just going to use that eye serum. I've been using a lot of serums and lotions, and I'm going to try just using that one. A nice pimple there. That's lovely. Okay. I have gotten so many new things lately, and I would say I have gotten them between a 60 and an 80% discount. I'm not exaggerating. I'm going to use the Catrice today. So this is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This says it's a 24-hour wear. It's been a very long time since I have used this, but I do remember that it does wear for a very, very long day. It looks like it might just be about perfect. Yep, that just disappeared into my skin. Let me see this other one. What are you? Sand beige. What was this? Light beige. Okay. I'm just going to go with a light beige for right now. I'm going to see if I can pull my mirror up a little bit closer without it being in your all's way. Whoop, there. Right there. That's good. I can see. It is a very liquidy foundation, as you can see. I'm just going to start with what's there. I didn't prime my face. I'm telling you, when I have been down and out being sick, it takes me mentally so much longer. I'm so old. It takes me so long to get back with things. I mean, it's just like my brain does not want to function. That coverage though. Hi there, it is the 4th of April. After I filmed this, I didn't even get it edited until today. I'm editing it right now on the 4th of April. I got sick again, really sick. I was basically sick the whole month of March. I'm still on antibiotic. I had 2 huge knots in my lymph nodes shortly after I filmed this video, and it's just been a really rough first part of the year. So here is to hoping that the rest of the year is great and that I'm done with this being sick garbage. It's crazy, but I am feeling better. Thank you all so much for being patient. And for those of you that checked on me, I love y'all. I do want to take my beauty sponge and just kind of pounce on top just to pick up anything extra. Zoe was with us. I don't know where she went. I think I'm going to be able to do my whole face with just that little bit of foundation that I showed you. I need to get an appointment with Corey. I messed up my last appointment. I should have spaced it out a little bit further, because now it's like I either need to wait a really long time or my hair is going to look like crap for my granddaughter's birthday party. Her birthday party is actually this Sunday. That's how long ago I taped this video. And we don't need that. We don't need a granddaughter to be embarrassed by her grandma. Thank goodness she's not quite like that. Kids mature. Like, kids are maturing so quickly. They have to worry about things now that my girls didn't have to worry about until like 3rd and 4th grade. It's crazy to me. And kindergarten, the things that are going on. She goes to a really good school. It's just, I think it's just the way the world is. I think it's just the way the world is. I really do. It's so hard for kids. It's so scary for kids. I'm really pleased with that. And I still have a little bit left on my little dish, and that was light beige again. Yeah, their collars are really kind of wonky with Catrice. I did see that they expanded their color selection, but it must be only on their website, because on Ulta's website, I don't think there's that many. Am I lying to you right now? Let me look. Let's go shopping together. The liquid foundation has 4.5 stars. Oh no, they have upped it. I apologize, Catrice. When I ordered mine, I ordered all 4 colors. I was doing faces at the time, you know what I mean? I'm not actively doing faces now. But they have 15 options. Now it's hard to tell online, of course, but some of those colors look nice and deep. That makes me really happy. So good job, Catrice. Good job. It looks really nice. I'm going to use Milani Natural Taupe on the very front of my brows, and then I'm going to go into my Essence Super Last 24 Hour on the outside. I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Anti-Aging. This was just on the 21 Days of Beauty yesterday. It's the only thing I've bought. And I went to the side counter first, because I hate to bother the little display that, you know, some people like to grab things off of. I like to go to the side counter, and they had nothing but original on the side counter. And I like the anti-aging. So I went back up to the little display thing, and they had 2 of the anti-aging. So I got them both. Out of my little Graftobian palette, I'm going to take and mix these 2, kind of a medium peach and a really light peach. Just going to pop that right in the inner corner where I have so much issue with discoloration. Then let me get another rag. I'm going to wipe off the excess so I can just blend that in. Then I'm going to use my Revolution. I love this. This is the first time I'm putting it over my anti-aging. But my anti-aging, I'm not kidding, I can tell that I have not used it in a couple hot minutes, because it really does help with some of the crepiness and some of the fine lines. And like I said, I've been loving on the Revolution one because it has such a nice cover. We're going to see how that works. Then I am going to set it, and I'm just finishing up this Maybelline powder to use to set above my crease. It's about done, because I don't like to keep digging my brush in to pan something. What brush is this? This is a really expensive Jessup brush that I pay like 50 cents for, so I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to ruin it. Palettes that I chose for this week for my eyes are these, but I really want to try one of my new palettes from Hush. Do you mind? I hope you don't mind. I really want to. I did play with the After Hours, but I deleted that footage because it was hideous. Not the eyeshadow, just the camera settings and etc. And then I have the Athena palette. What is the Supernova? What kind of mattes do we have going on? Have a brown. Is this a matte? That's not a matte. Boy, there's not very many mattes in here, is there? What do I want to do? I think I'm going to use the After Hours again because it matches my cardigan and it's cozy. So let's just do it. Going in with my Morphe 504 to get started. Let's go in with Lustful. Look at the pigment on that. That's a matte. I'm going to go in with Powder Room, same brush. And I'm going to start under my brow and just pull that down. This is a Morphe 518 brush, and I am going to dive right in. Is this? Oh, that is right. I went crazy over this collar. This is flushed, and look at this collar. Okay, see it right there? Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I think that is so pretty, and that is the one I'm going into. Wipe that off. Do some windshield wiper motion. Do some circles both ways, especially if you have any crepiness, any lineage on your lid. I want just a little bit of that taupe to still peek through, just a touch. The Morphe 573 brush, I really like this because the bristles are just a touch longer, but see how they taper up to a point. So if you want to get something in your crease, really back in your crease, this is a really nice brush to do it. I have previously had clients that I had to use a much smaller brush for something like this, but for me this works just fine. And this is Cabernet. And I'm going to do the same thing. Can we see the difference? My eyes are all fuzzy now. See how I have that slope right here? It's like I woke up and my face is falling. So I want to look ahead, see where I need that, raise my eyes just a little bit and put it right in there. There you go. Wipe that brush off and blend it just a little bit. I kind of like to stay right in that area and just smoke it to the outside. I didn't really say that in my weekend review video, but I just think it gives, I love gradient. I love the blendability, the dimension. That's why I use a lot of colors. I know not everybody uses a lot of colors. My opinion is, now of course not with this palette. I got these 4 palettes to my house for $12.88. But for any palette that you spend your hard-earned money on, I'm going to get as much use out of that palette as I can. And when I started doing that for that reason and started using even slightly different colors, seeing how gradient and how dimensional it made it look, I really fell in love with that look. Now I know, like I said, Once again, nothing on this brush. I wipe it off every now and again. That just keeps your look from getting muddy at bay if you frequently wipe your brush off when you're blending. But I just really like that look. I have a high arch, so I naturally can bring my shadow up and kind of give myself a little bit of an eye lift. I really noticed it after being sick for a couple weeks. It's like right here got so bad. I don't know if I was dehydrated. I don't know if it's because I was using too many heavy eye creams. I don't know if it was because I quit using the Urban Decay anti-aging. Is that my husband? Okay, all the deer made it safely to their new home. So that's why he was calling me. He knows I worry. Right here. This is clutch, this is eye contact, and this is gossip. Here, here, and here. That is what is going on my lid. When I try a new palette, I like to see the color intensity. If I use like the Revolution White or even the Fair, it's going to, of course, make it pop. So that's when I really enjoy the Anastasia glitter adhesive, because it's clear. It's going to help it adhere. It's not going to give an extra pow to the color formula. So I'm just going to put that on where I want, where I'm going to be working on my lid. And I do like to take a flat brush and just kind of pat that in there with no extra product. And then I'm going to take clutch. Look at that. I hope you can see how pretty. That is just gorgeous. Move it to the side to get down on my inner corner. Then right beside that, I'm going to put eye contact. And then gossip. And I need a small brush. This is a Morphe 507, and I just want to blend that before it totally sets, because once it sets with that, it is set. And I'm holding my brush down like this because I don't want to push or pull the shimmer up into my crease. I do enjoy a little bit of extra color on my outer lid, so I'm going to take still my 507 brush into Cabernet. I'm going to tap off some excess because I don't want a whole bunch. And I'm just going to blend that just a little bit. I don't want to cover up gossip totally, but I just want to kind of enhance it. And to wipe that brush off super good, and just with a very light hand, I've moved my hand clear back onto the end of the brush. I'm just going to feather stroke it. Oh, I'm scared. I'm going to be using this Besame yellow, and usually yellow, I'm scared. I'm scared. How yellow are you? That is like really yellow. I'm going to use my LA Girl color corrector in pale pink. So I am going to add just a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use Light Natural. Put a little bit extra right there. Let me get my magnifying mirror and see here what's going on. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. I don't want to try that. That is so yellow. Oh, that looks good. It looks good, right? It's brightening. It didn't leave that Ben Nye. It like, I looked like I had put mustard under my eyes. I did. It was not a good look for me at all. I'm going to be using the Je ne sais quoi face palette from IT Cosmetics. I have in here a really pretty bronzer. I have a beautiful blush. I have a nice highlight, and then this would be nice for buffing. This is their No More Pores, or is it Bye Bye Pores? Which one is it? Bye Bye Pores. My CVS haul that I'm going to do, I'm not kidding. The coupons that they put on my app and then that they would email me were nuts. And then I was sitting at Mom's yesterday. I had bought, spent, the whole thing. The coupons that they kept giving me this past month, it was crazy. And then when I was sick, I didn't go for a while, and I just let them accumulate. And I had like 25% off. I had an $18 on anything. And then I had several that were so much off of this brand. You know, if you spend $15 on Physicians Formula, we're going to give you a $10 reward. I mean, it was really crazy, the amount of coupons that I was getting. So I would get them and spend them. And the haul that just went up yesterday, I had mentioned, you know, the CVS, how much I had used in coupons. So I had a bag down there from another haul. After I had filmed that one, I went and used dollars. So I have a bag down there waiting. And then I was sitting there yesterday and my phone alerted, and I looked and I was like, there's no way this is right. I had a $25, a $25 and $18 coupon that I could use on anything. And then I had probably 7, you know, brand coupons. Buy this much, get another coupon, blah, 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 blah. The alert was for a new spend on anything rewards for $57. Use coupons. I mean, I'm going to use them. If you're going to give me $75 in free product, honey, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. What I decided to do, so I think I got everything that I needed within CVS and brands that I would need to do a one brand face. And it did also make me realize, as I was studying their displays, obviously my favorite brands from the drugstore are Physicians Formula, Maybelline, and L'Oreal, because I didn't buy anything at all from L'Oreal. No. Yeah, L'Oreal and Maybelline, I bought nothing from because I knew I had everything. But then again, when I checked out and I used that $67, guess what? It printed me off $20 more. So I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous because I have it and I don't want to totally waste it. So I'm just going to use that today because I think I'm just going to wear lashes. Kind of make up to Jack for seeing me looking so rough when I was sick for so long. I mean, he looked rough too, but he doesn't put makeup on to fix things, you know what I'm saying? And then I love this from NYX. This is, what color is this? Jewel, I think. Yes. It is such a pretty, well, let me show you. What did I just have? Okay, this is what I put on the outer part, that burgundy. It's really dark, and you can always smudge it and make it, you know, a little softer if you so choose. But this jewel one, I like to lay on top of it and then bring it a little bit inward, like right in here, because it is, look how pretty that is. And it has, I don't think you can tell, it has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and it's just so pretty and so brightening. I'm going to use these Salon Perfect clusters, tapered clusters, full volume. I got these on clearance for like $3.50 at Walmart. I think they are beautiful. I am using the NYX retractable lip liner. This is also in Jewel. It kind of freaked me out, so I had to look and make sure that I didn't use the lip liner. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. And I'm using L'Oreal 985. What is the name? What is your name? Daring Blush. That lip pencil kept breaking. The NYX one, I can't really blame the pencil because I've had it for a while. I had to switch it out, and I used the Rimmel in Exaggerate. I used Rimmel Exaggerate in Rapture. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me while I get ready. You all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.